Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to live quiz at 7:30 p.m. on Santosha Sir YouTube channel. So for the people who have come for the first time, the quiz link is given in the live chat and as well as in the description given below. Yes, live is already started. So today you will have general science quiz questions and 50 questions with 30 seconds for each question to answer. You will have 4 different options. Read the question, pick up the right choice. Thank you. So already I could see few members have come earlier. Srilata, Narendra, Krishnacharan, Apurva, Ramakrishna, Prashanti, Ramarao, Rajeshwari, Music World. Sometimes your usernames will be little confusing. I may not recognize what would be your actual name. So then we have Swarupa, Harshavardhan, Katakam Manju Bharati, Madhavi, right? Navya, Yasmin, Vinay, Prashanti again, Apurva again, Narendra, CH, Lakshmi, Abhiram. Yep. Okay, it's 71 participants already joined. 7:33, 7:35 sharp, we shall start the quiz. So once again I repeat, the quiz link is given in the live chat and as well as the description below of the YouTube link. I'm sending the live quiz link again in the live chat. '81 participants. See, we have Avengers also participating, right? I could see Captain America. And yesterday I could see Thor. And we have Bad Boy also. Today also we have Thor. I don't know where these Avengers are coming and joining our quizzes. Good. 87 participants. Music World messaged an informative and exhilarating quiz. Good initiative, sir. I have learned a lot. Thank you for these quizzes. Okay, good. Thank you. You are welcome. Very good. But try to post these comments, your feedback, in the comment section. That really gives me a lot of encouragement. Very few members will read this live chat. So try to post your feedback in the comment section. If you want to scold me, you can scold. You have all the rights. Right, 7:35, it's time. So without wasting your time, and we have 95 participants already. So wish you all good luck for everyone. So I'm about to start the Zoom also. Right, let's begin then. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Okay, first question on your screens. So igneous rock that cools very quickly when it forms may have a texture that is what? So what kind of texture you will see after the rock becomes cool? I hope you remember the definition of igneous rock, how this rock becomes. There ends the time, and I could see 80 members picking up their choice within the time frame. And I see Ganesh Kumar on the top, followed by Prakash, Yasmin Sheikh. Oh, I could not read more names. 29 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 2 on your screens now. An earthquake is what? Read the 4 different options and pick the right one. What is an earthquake? And the options that you see on your screens will, the order of the options will vary from one person to another person. "30 seconds to answer each and every question today. 50 questions, 30 seconds for each question. Right, that should be enough. There ends the time. 92 members picked it up out of 104 participants. And the leaderboard scores: Prakash on the top, followed by Ganesh Kumar, Yasmin Sheikh, Deepthi, Lakshmi. 78 members made their choice correct. Very good. Moving on to the next question, question number 3 on your screens now. So, Earth would not have seasons if... Read the 4 different options. You can see the lovely picture showing all the 4 different seasons. Now, few members might ask, sir, we have only 3 seasons. But in few parts of the world, they have 4. So, Earth would not have seasons if... There ends the time. 92 members picked it up within the time frame out of 105 participants. And the leaderboard scores: Lakshmi on the top, followed by Srija, Nihal, Tejasvi, and 46 members got confused, and they immediately picked their choice as it did not rotate. Maybe they did not read all the 4 options. Right. So the right answer, it was no tilted on its axis. Okay, then 27 members answered it right. Moving on further, question number 4 on your screens now. So, why are coal, oil, and natural gas considered non-renewable resources? So read the options carefully. You have plenty of time. Your eyes can read more than the 4 options within 30 seconds. Don't pick up your choice without reading all 4 options. It's my suggestion. 86 members picked it up within the time frame out of 107 participants. So Lakshmi on the top, followed by Nihal, Tabassum, Abhiram, Akshit. 39 members answered this question correctly. Let's move on quickly to the 5th question coming up on your screens now. Now, students want to write a summary statement explaining how the sun and oceans interact in the water cycle. Evidence could be used to prove which of these claims about the water cycle. So read the 4 different options and which one do you think is appropriate describing the water cycle. In my entire life, water cycle has to be the first picture that I have ever drawn on a paper. There ends the time. 94 members picked it up. And the leaderboard scores. So for first, second, third, 6, 7 positions replaced. 66 members answered this question correctly. Very good. All the options are true. Moving on to the 6th question. Okay, what has the greatest potential energy in the given 4 options? Greatest potential energy: a rock on the ground, a rock 20 feet off the ground, a rock falling, a rock being tossed. But these options, order of the options would vary from one person to another person. There ends the time. 95 members picked it up out of 109 participants. So first, second, third, 6, 7 positions replaced. 30 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 7 on your screens now. So what's a herbivore? Now this should be very simple for the people. And I could see already 70 members answering it. within 20 seconds. What's a herbivore? Time is up. 94 members answered it within the time frame, or 109 participants, and the leaderboard scores. Top 5 and 7th positions replaced. 77 members answered it right. So how accurate and how quick you give the answers, it changes your score. So liquids have what? Which one is the appropriate one for the liquids? Read the 4 different options. Pick the right one. There ends the time. 94 members answered it. And the leaderboard scores. First, third, fourth, fifth, seventh positions replaced. 37 members answered this question correctly. But 44 members got confused. I'm not sure if they read all the 4 options or not. So 9th question coming up on your screens now. The beads on this glass are caused by what? You know, quite often we see this, right? Whenever you purchase a cool drink or you remove the bottle from the fridge. Time is up. 96 members answered out of 114 participants. And the leaderboard score shows 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th positions replaced. 57 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 10 on your screens now. When the sugar and water in the beaker are combined, they will create a solution because what would be the appropriate answer from the 4 different options? Crazy options, isn't it? The water will dissolve into the sugar, it seems. 97 members answered this question. And the leaderboard scores 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 positions replaced. Very good. It seems to be very good competition today. 69 members answered this question correctly. So 11th question coming up on your screens now. Okay, koalas and kangaroos would be categorized in what animal family? Koalas and kangaroos would be categorized in what animal family? Time is up. 100 members answered this today for this question out of 118 participants. First, third, fifth, and 7th positions replaced. 36 members answered this question correctly. Moving on further. Okay, mammals is also right, but what is more appropriate? That needs to be picked up. So matter changing state from a gas to a liquid is called what? Matter changing state from a gas to a liquid is called what? There ends the time. I could see 100 active participants answering to the question again. Out of 119 participants, 4th, 5th positions replaced. 62 members made their choice correctly. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 13, coming up on your screens now. Which planet in our solar system has the highest recorded temperature? Which planet in our solar system has the highest recorded temperature? There ends the time. 103 participants. And the leaderboard scores. Second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh positions replaced. 46 members made their choice correctly. Moving on to the next question. 14th question on your screens now. Which scientist is best known for the formula E equals to mc square? I'm sure when we read with our eyes, we don't have to read the entire question. You just have to, pick the main segment of the question and then pick the right option. That's actually the quiz is played. Time is up. 102 participants made their choice out of 120. And leaderboard scores 4, 5, 6, 7 positions replaced. 64 members made their choice correct. 15th question coming upon your screens now. How many bones are found in the human body? Now this reminds me a song of Prabhudeva. But he was asking actually nerves in that song. Okay. How many bones are found in the human body? There ends the time. 102 members answered it out of 120 participants. Second, fourth positions replaced. 99 members answered this question correctly. Wonderful. Moving on further. 16th question coming up on your screens now. Which of the following is not where salts in the ocean come from? Which of the following is not where salts in the ocean come from? Time is up. 98 members picked it up within the time frame. And the leaderboard scores. Second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh positions replaced. It's like tug of war. Many people are competing very well today. 31 members answered this question correctly. It's nice. Good competition. 17th question on your screens. Cold water is dash dense than warm water. Density, it's talking about the density. Cold water is dash dense than warm water. There ends the time. 100 participants made their choice. And the leaderboard scores. Oh, seventh position is only changed. 61 members answered this question correctly. 18th question coming up on your screens now. When plants convert the sun's energy into food, which type of energy is that? Or is it? Nice plant. It's aloe vera plant, I guess. So when plants convert the sun's energy into food, which type of energy is that called as? Time is up. 104 members answered it within the time frame. Looks like very easy question. And the leaderboard scores. Third position is picked up with a new person. 66 members answered this question correctly. Moving on further, question number 19. You have total 50 questions today. 19th question. Now, what machine transforms electrical energy into light and sound energy? What machine transforms electrical energy into light and sound energy? So there are two different things, light and sound. Which makes light and sound? Battery, light bulb, alarm clock, or an apple? Time is up. 103 members picked it up within the time frame, and the leaderboard scores making me happy. 3, 4, 6, 7 positions replaced. 31 members answered this question correctly. Moving on further, question number 20 on your screens now. What kind of mirror is used in cars to give the driver a wider area and smaller image of the traffic behind him or her? Time is up. 104 members answered it again out of 122 participants. Leaderboard scores. No change in the 7th position. 67 members answered this question correctly. Come on, compete again. 21 for 21st question. If a small part of an asteroid enters the Earth's atmosphere and lands on the Earth's surface, then it is called what? Recently there was a discussion on the news. Time is up. 102 members picked it up within the time frame, and the leaderboard scores. Great. 5th and 6th positions picked up with the new people, and 25 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 22nd on your screens now. Which blood vessel carries deoxygenated blood? Deoxygenated blood. Which blood vessel carries deoxygenated blood? There ends the time. 101 people answered, and the leaderboard scores. Let's check. 7th position replaced. 50 members made it right. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 23rd on your screens. All of the following animals are reptiles except what? Time is up. 98 members were only able to answer within the time frame to this question. Third question, third person position replaced. Moving on to the next question. 24th question on your screens now. This laboratory apparatus is used to keep glass breakers or flasks from breaking when exposed to heat. There ends the time. 95 members picked it up. Leaderboard scores. 5th, 7th positions replaced. 27 members answered this question correctly. There is a logic. I mean, even if we don't know all these apparatus, but looking at the pictures, we can guess. Let's move on to the next question. 25th question on your screens now. Who invented the telephone? Who invented the telephone? There is a lot of smiles on most of the participants' faces, I guess. Time is up. 99 members answered it. 100 members answered it within the time. 3rd and 7th positions replaced. 93 members answered it correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 26 on your screens now. So what is the unit of measure for mass? Mass. What is the unit of measurement for mass? Time is up. 101 members made their choice for this question within the time. 7th position replaced. 84 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 27th on your screens now. Which planet spins the fastest? Which planet spins the fastest? Time is up. 99 members answered it within the time frame out of 122 participants. And the leaderboard scores 6, 7 positions replaced. 70 members made their choice correctly. 71 members made their choice correctly. 28th question on your screens. What is the difference between weather and climate? What is the difference between weather and climate? Simple question asking in a simple way. There ends the time. 99 members made their choice within the time frame out of 122 participants. 3rd, 6th positions replaced. 65 members made their choice correctly. Very good. 29th question coming up on your screens now. Which planet has the most moons? Which planet has the most moons? There ends the time. 98 members answered it, and the leaderboard scores. Now change in the 7 positions, and I could see 37 members answering it correct. Moving on to the next question, question number 30 on your screens now. How is velocity different than speed? What is the difference? What makes the difference from Velocity. What is the difference between velocity and speed? What makes it different? Okay, 97 members answered it. No change in the 7 positions. 53 members made their choice correctly. 31st question coming up on your screens now. Which of the following statements best describes the composition of air? There ends the time. 96 members picked it up out of 123 participants. Third position is pulled up with a new person. 75 members answered it right. 32nd question coming up on your screens now. Bras get discolored in air because of the presence of which of the following gases in air? Time is up. 95 members only could answer it within the time. The active participants got reduced. Third position replaced. 47 members answered it right. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 33 on your screens now. Which of the following is a non-metal that remains liquid at room temperature? There ends the time. 94 members answered. Fourth, fifth positions replaced. 38 members answered this question correctly. Moving on further, question number 34 on your screens now. Which of the following is used in pencils? Which of the following is used in pencils? Time is up. 94 members answered. I don't see any change in the leaderboard scores. 81 members made their choice correctly. 35th question coming up on your screens now. The gas usually filled in the electric bulb is what? There ends the time. 95 members answered out of 126 participants. Fourth, fifth, sixth positions replaced. 37 members made their choice correctly. So moving on to the next question, 36th on your screens now. Which of the gas is not known as greenhouse gas? There ends the time. 96 members actively participated within the time frame. No change in the 7 positions. 33 members did it right. 37th question coming up on your screens now. The hardest substance available on Earth is what? You need to pick from the 4 different options. Time is up. 93 members were only able to answer it within the time frame. No change in the 7 position. 62 members made their choice correctly. Moving on to the next question, 38th question on your screens. The smallest particle of an element that can exist is called. Time is up. 96 members made their choice and the leaderboard scores. Let me see if there is any change. Yes, 5th, 6th, 7th positions replaced. 65 members answered it right. So 39th question on your screens now. Who was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes? I don't see that person's face in this picture. Maybe there ends the time. 93 members answered it. 5th and 7th positions replaced. 38 members answered it right. Moving on further. Question number 40 on your screens now. Photosynthesis takes place within me. I am a what? Photosynthesis takes place within me. I am a what? Photosynthesis. Time is up. 94 members answered it out of 127 participants in the leaderboard scores. 7th position replaced. 70 members answered it right. Question number 41 on your screens coming up now. What are the 3 particles that make up the atom? There ends the time. 93 members were only answered it. And 3rd, 5th positions replaced. 64 members made their choice correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 42 on your screens now. Which of the following is not true about potential energy? Not true. Time is up. 91 members only answered it. Third position replaced. 42 members made it right. Let's quickly move on to the next question. 43rd question coming up on your screens now. Who is known as father of computer? There ends the time. 92 members picked it up. No change in the 7 positions and 72 members answered it right. 44th question coming up on your screens now. Name the largest tree of the world. Which one is the largest among the 4 given options? Time is up. 94 members answered. Let's look into the leaderboard scores if I could see any changes. 6th position is picked up. 48 members made their choice correctly. So 45th question coming up on your screens now. Okay, let's check that. The National Science Day is celebrated every year in India on which date? Time is up. 92 members were only able to answer it within the time. No change in the 7 positions. 70 members made their choice correctly. So moving on to the next question, 46th question. What's it called when liquid rock, magma or lava erupts through the Earth's crust? What do you call it? There ends the time. 92 members were only able to manage it within the time frame. And the leaderboard scores, no change in the 7 positions. 79 members answered this question correctly. Seems to be very easy question. 47th one on your screens now. Metals are good conductors of electricity because... What's the right answer? Time is up. 93 members made their choice. 5th, 6th positions replaced. 21 members were only able to manage it correctly. Moving on further, question number 48 on your screens now. Lightyear is a unit of what? The answer is already given in the picture. There ends the time. 90 members answered it. No change in the 7 positions. 41 members made their choice correctly. Moving on to the 49th question. Many diseases have an incubation period. Which of the following best describes what an incubation period is? Now, this incubation period we have heard many times in this past 1 year. Time is up. 91 members answered it. Third, fifth questions replaced. 34 members did it right. So moving on further, last question of the day, 50th question. When large areas of forests are removed, so land can be converted for other uses, such as farming, which of the following occurs? Time is up. Let's check the 61 members answered it correctly. Let's check the final scores, the results of today's quiz. Third, Jishnu, second, Venki, and first, Prakash. Congratulations. Okay, and I really appreciate time and effort of each and every participant. It was a very good competition today. So we have Prakash on the top, followed by Venki, Jishnu, Sita, Kranti Kumar, Shishir, Prakash, Vinesh, Saumya, Sindhu, Gagana Sai, IV Satvik, Kalyan Kumar, Siddhartha, Ishwar Ankit, Hari Krishna, Abhiram, Apurva, Yasmin, Ravi Kumar, Grishma, Sri Vaishnavi, Kartika, Kavya, Deepti, Krishnacharan, Mokshadatta, Tejawat, Rushika, Geetika, Sai, Pardha, Vinay, Tejasvi, Thor, Bad Boy, Ashutosh, Yuvraj, Spandana, Mauni, Maunika, Vishnupriya, Srija, Lasya, Vineet, Lasya again, MD Nihal, Charita, Captain America, Akshit, Naveen, Dhoni fan, and Naveen Chandra. These are all the top 50. So very good. If you would like to know your individual scores, you can write it to me. I'll help you with the individual scores. And then as I have been requesting you guys, so try to take some time and please send write your feedback in the comment section. Okay, so that's all for tonight. Good luck and good night.